Although Roblox has been around for over a decade, one video game stands the test of time: Roblox Jailbreak. Within 3 weeks of launching, Roblox Jailbreak reached 44 million place visits and having 75,000 concurrent players. In your first week, that's absolutely bananas. Despite many creators initially hopping on Roblox Jailbreak's booming success, one creator who has stuck with Roblox Jailbreak since day one has stood out: MyUsernamesThis. Although, according to Google, MyUsernamesThis is a musician. He's no doubt one of the biggest, fastest growing Roblox Jailbreak YouTubers for a reason. With a carefully constructed plan and the diligence to implement it, he grew his YouTube channel to over 1 million subscribers in a short 3 years. In today's video, we'll break down how he did it, what made him so successful, and how this allowed him to buy one of his dream cars, the Tesla Model 3, which is actually in the game of Roblox Jailbreak. But first, we need to dive a little bit deeper. I remember my cousin vividly introducing me to this brand new game, namely just Jailbreak on Roblox, guys, and instantly being hooked. This led me to do some FBI investigations to find out as much as I could about this amazing open map, guys, that had never ever been seen before in Roblox. Doing some diving on YouTube, I found this amazing YouTuber named MyUsernamesThis and thought, this guy is cool, let me subscribe. What's the worst that can happen? At the time, he was a modest YouTube channel, so it happened. Well, fast forward a year after making that decision, things really began to take off. I mean, I've heard the most invalid excuses saying, oh well, Username has been playing Jailbreak since day one, so, you know, blah 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 blah. However, guys, that excuse is invalid because, I mean, look at Model. Now he has 65,300 subscribers. But you know what? Actually, guys, let's explore this side of the argument. It is true. Playing Jailbreak since day one did give him a competitive advantage over other creators because he was always ahead of the curve in creating new, fresh, unique content that had never been seen on the platform before. I mean, guys, Roblox Jailbreak was one of the biggest maps ever seen and still is nowadays. I mean, there's been really no game that's been able to replicate the success of Jailbreak except for maybe Mad City, but Mad City is nowhere near on the level of Roblox Jailbreak just yet. I mean, people tend to forget how popular Roblox Jailbreak truly was. I mean, we even said it earlier, it had 75,000 concurrent players and within 3 days had 44 million place visits. This certainly would be enough traffic for YouTube for curious fans. And I mean, you'd be partially right. If we look at his first Roblox Jailbreak video, the Roblox Jailbreak beta, the first look at the bank, it got a whopping 323,000 views. So for him to get it off of his first Roblox Jailbreak videos, that's absolutely insane. Despite this, I don't think that playing a game early is enough to truly decide, you know, whether or not somebody's gonna rise to the top of a niche on YouTube. It's more about sustainability and consistency while being able to bring the community unique ideas in the highest quality. But in order to explore this topic, we need to dive a little bit deeper. Have you ever heard the phrase, escape the rat race? If not, it's probably an analogy used more in the world of finance, which basically translates to the human race of financial freedom that is full of struggles and exhaustion. All creators, including me currently right now, are on the rat race to reach the top of the YouTube algorithm and platform, which is filled with countless hours of researching topics, editing, and studying the social media market. I mean, failure and even more failure, followed by more failure. It's absolutely terrible. Trust me, I know a thing or two about failing. Username knew this and carefully constructed a plan to combat this by using guides, tips, and tricks to target the curious audience anxiously waiting to learn everything there was about this brand new mysterious game. What he knew that once he won over the audience, he'd simply start to separate himself from other creators by doing incredible collaborations with Asimo and Badcc, the creators of Jailbreak, and many other YouTubers. There's too many to mention. Not to mention his Mythbuster series was an instant success on YouTube, which covered the various crazy unproven ideas within the game of Roblox Jailbreak. I mean, it's very important to mention how all of these pieces of the puzzle just formed into a gigantic jigsaw puzzle. However, we need to dive a little bit deeper to uncover these truths. In part 2, we mentioned how Username started off slowly and eventually began to build his way all the way to the top. However, I must point out one very important thing. If MyUsernamesThis would have begun off the rip to post bizarre content, it's very unlikely that we wouldn't know who Username is today. It's because nobody cared about him yet. I mean, here's what I mean. The reason why YouTubers like PewDiePie or Dream could post a video title saying K with a black screen and probably be top 10 trending on YouTube is because they have enormous amount of people who fell in love with their content and personality, which means that more people are willing to show full-fledged support to their fellow creators. However, if a guy like me or even smaller YouTuber channels were trying to replicate the same thing, I'd probably get 500 views max, and I'm probably exaggerating. The point I'm trying to make is that no matter how good your content is, you can have the best editing, the best gameplay, etc. But if nobody knows who you are and much less care about you, then of course you're not going to get any views. MyUsernamesThis understood this, and before pulling off the incredible projects he was capable of, he needed to provide value to the community and win over their love and support. Therefore, his projects would blow up and go viral. I mean, not to mention having great thumbnails, great titles, great content, and obviously great descriptions equals rapid growth. However, there's still one distinguishing factor, guys, that was the cherry on the top. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. If you go to MyUsernamesThis channel, or aka usernames channel right now, and click the most popular videos, you probably see that a whopping 7 out of his top 10 videos are music videos. I mean, in fact, his most popular Roblox song, Oh Man Camper, boasts of to best 20 million views, with Ooftown Road coming in second place with an incredible 14 million views, followed by Coffin Dance in Roblox with 8.2 million views so far, for taking the bronze place in third. I mean, this was a cherry on top for an incredibly successful career so far. And I think one of the reasons why this worked out so well, a good chunk of the Roblox Jailbreak community, and not only that, he also had the support of all the other Roblox communities out there. He just kind of was able to bring them all together with a music video, which just helped blow up his success and take it to the next level. I mean, without the music videos, I do think he still would have been at the top of Roblox Jailbreak, but I don't think he'd be as well known as he is nowadays throughout the whole Roblox community. I mean, I know of people that don't even play Roblox Jailbreak and are subscribed to MyUsernamesThis because of the music videos, which were pretty good and were very funny in certain cases, like the Ooftown Road video. This was very important with his career, and it's possibly arguable that his career wouldn't be as successful as it is today if it wasn't for those music videos. So guys, this was the rise of MyUsernamesThis. Let me know who I should do next, and whoever I decide from the comments for the next video will be pinned by yours truly, me. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want the latest and greatest Roblox Jailbreak news, gameplays, top 10, and if you would like me to dissect more YouTube careers like this, then make sure to subscribe. It's free. It only takes 2 seconds. You can always change your mind if you choose to do so. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Like overnight almost, I went from, just this random guy playing video games to I could probably sustain myself if I go a little bit more with this. When life gives you these opportunities, you do one of two things. You either take it, go at it, grind it until you're really close to the top, or you just let it go. And why the heck would I let this go, right? I just saw it, I was like, you know what, if we're having this, I somehow managed to do it, I'm gonna continue doing it.